Today, Apple had their annual WWDC event with updates to their device operating systems. In this video, we'll show you all the updates to iOS, iPadOS, watchOS, macOS, and even more. There's some really exciting new features making its way to Apple devices, and WWDC shows us a glimpse of what's coming this fall. Starting with iOS 15, we have some exciting features with staying connected. With staying connected, users using FaceTime will feel more natural, comfortable, and lifelike videos. FaceTime will feature spatial audio, where sounds will appear to come from locations where people are positioned on a call. During FaceTime calls, voice isolation blocks out ambient noise and prioritizes your voice to ensure clearer audio.
Wish I could be there.
Me too! Let me fix this. Better, right?
Yeah.
Choosing a wide spectrum allows all the sound around you to be picked up, so you can plug in when you want to hear every bit. You can now use portrait mode in FaceTime with blurred backgrounds. Instead of floating boxes, FaceTime now has a grid view. FaceTime is now taking its app to a wider audience, letting you schedule FaceTime calls right down to a shareable link. That link will be usable by Android and Windows users as well. FaceTime will now support SharePlay. With this feature, you can listen to music together, watch shows, and share your screen. Also, SharePlay can beam your images to a larger screen using Picture-in-Picture and AirPlay. Several streaming apps have partnered with Apple for SharePlay, including Disney+, Hulu, HBO Max, and others. And now Messages. You can view items sent to you in Messages that other people have shared with you, along with information about who sent them to you, all within that particular app. You'll even be able to respond from that app. Productivity is now even more pivotal, and Apple is aiming to help with that with Focus. There's some big changes starting with notifications, including larger notification icons. Notification Summary has undergone more significant changes. Getting a summary of the notifications you've gotten can be scheduled so they don't pile up throughout the day. The summary will be ordered by priority using AI. In Messages, your Do Not Disturb status will now be displayed. You'll be able to decide what you want to focus on, work, personal time, etc. Then you can choose who gets to notify you. If you have set work as your focus, only work-related notifications will come through. Conversely, if you're at home with your family, work notifications will not come through. The Focus app is cross-platform, so your settings will automatically be synchronized across all Apple devices. An exciting new experience is coming to Photos, a new camera feature called Live Text. You could take a photo of a whiteboard and select the text from it. Rather than typing it out, Live Text enables you to paste text from a photo into a note or a message. You can also look up businesses and phone numbers on Live Text, so you can call them using the names of the businesses. It'll even identify items such as the breed of a dog. Using Spotlight, you'll be able to browse through photos with text just by searching. Apple has added keys to Wallet. More automotive companies are enabling this feature to allow your iPhone to lock and unlock your car. And now it's being extended to home door locks, hotel keys while traveling, and corporate employee badges. Identity cards are also coming to Wallet. Your driver's license can be scanned and stored in your iPhone. The TSA will also be working to include identification into Wallet. The Weather app is also seeing some design changes. A new weather design changes the layout based on the conditions. Also coming to iOS 15 are tools for viewing barometric pressure, wind, and other conditions. And animated weather maps will become part of the Weather app as well. New details are being added to iOS 15's maps for commercial districts and marinas. A stylized icon for each landmark will also be available. A night view in Maps adds striking moonlight glow. Crosswalks and bike lanes will now be available in Maps when driving and getting directions. You'll also get overlays of complicated freeway interchanges. For transit, you can pin schedules. In addition to notifications when you reach your destination, Maps can track your route on your behalf. Initial 3D experiences will be available in 6 cities to help you orient yourself upon exiting a transit station if you're lost. Apple has scheduled features for the upcoming release of iOS 15 for AirPods. With AirPods Boost, Conversation Boost will focus the audio on the person in front of you and reduce ambient noise. Siri will be able to read things like shopping lists, upcoming appointments, and more through announced notifications. Announced notifications will work with iOS 15's focus mode to prioritize notifications. Spatial audio, already introduced for music, is coming to tvOS. Next up, we have iPadOS 15, which should keep many of the features highlighted in iOS 15. There are tablet-specific features as well, starting with widgets. You'll be able to place widgets on the iPad's home screen in the iPadOS 15. Like you might imagine, the iPad can take advantage of bigger widgets, which is great for things like photos, which can really fill a large chunk of your tablet screen. You can also organize apps in the app library on the iPad and hide homepage pages, all accessible via the dock. Users can now rearrange and hide pages. New multitasking features will be available in iPadOS 15. With a tap, you can switch between split or slide view over views in the multitasking menu. You can switch apps with a downward swipe when using split view. You can also create a split view in the app switcher by sliding one app over the other. In iPadOS 15, a new feature called Quick Notes is added to Notes. By swiping upward from the corner of your screen, the Apple Pencil opens a note field where you can scribble anything you'd like. The app-aware Quick Notes enables you to enter one or more URLs from the page of the app in which you are currently viewing. You can create Quick Notes on the iPadOS or macOS and access them later on iOS devices. Translate is making the jump to iPad as well. Among its features is real-time translation, which translates conversations as they happen. Swift Playground lets users learn to use code using Swift, and now Swift lets users build apps right on the iPad. When you're done, you can upload your app directly to the App Store. In its keynote, Apple focuses heavily on privacy. Apple's apps will provide new ways to manage your information. Mail adds a mail privacy protection feature that hides your IP address so senders can't see if you open their mail, as well as hiding your exact location. An app privacy report comes to the settings on various OSs. Your last 7 days' usage of location, microphone, and other settings will be displayed. You can also see which sites the app is contacting to share your information with. As part of an on-device speech recognition system, Siri is also focusing on privacy. This means your voice never leaves the device for faster and multiple requests. You can also look up information without an internet connection. Improvements are also coming to iCloud. One lets you recover passwords faster by entrusting them to family and friends in the event you pass away. iCloud Plus is a new program with built-in security and privacy. Built right into OS and Safari, it acts as a VPN. Its features include Hide My Email, which shares a unique, random email address when you fill out a new form. iCloud Plus is also going to be able to provide HomeKit's secure video. The Health app gets 3 new features. iPhones already capture mobility data, but Apple is adding a measure of walking steadiness, which can help determine if you are at risk for falling. Walking steadiness is viewable in the Health app, and you can get a notification if your fall risk is increasing. There are tips for improving your steadiness as well. The Health app will also provide detailed lab results. It will be easier for you to determine your lab results if you are within a reasonable range while using the Health app. A new Trends feature will give you some insight into potential health issues and track your progress toward meeting health goals. You can now even share and track family members' health as well. It's now time for watchOS 8, featuring a new mindfulness app that includes new breathing tools aimed at getting you to slow down and breathe. A feature called Reflect prompts you to reflect on mindful moments to help you become more mindful. Fitness also plays a big role as new Pilates and Tai Chi are added. Your new favorite instructors are also making its way to the Fitness app, along with curated music from favorite artists. New to watchOS 8, the Portraits watch face uses your iPhone's portrait shots as watch faces. With the new Photos app, you can view and send your photos via messages along with dictated text and GIFs. Multiple timers are also coming to watchOS 8 as well. Apple announced changes to the HomePod Mini and Apple TV in its most recent HomeKit demo. It's largely a repeat of earlier changes, but we did learn that lossless audio from Apple Music will be made available for the HomePod Mini later this year. The big announcement is likely Siri for third-party devices. Those will be coming later this year as well. In addition, Apple announced new features for the watch, including package tracking, voice intercom, and the ability to see who's at your door. macOS 12 now has an official name, macOS Monterey. For those of you who are unfamiliar with California geography, that's about a mile north of Big Sur. There are also new features in macOS, including SharePlay, Focus, and Quick Note. An exciting new feature is Universal Control. It allows users to use their Apple devices all at the same time, controlling them with one device. Access and control your iPad with your MacBook, drag and drop files from your iPad across your MacBook and into your iMac. In macOS Monterey, the Shortcuts automation tool that debuted on the iPhone will come to the Mac. Shortcuts let you create custom routines that automates tasks across multiple apps. You can even share them across friends and devices. Safari was redesigned with compact tabs, a redesigned toolbar that distills the options to the essentials, and a totally new look. In addition to the search field, the tab bar is now colored according to the page you're on. With tab groups, you can group together multiple tabs, thereby reducing the size of your tab bar. Tab groups are also saved across your Apple devices. These Safari changes are coming to the iPad and iPhone as well. The tab bar can be found at the bottom of your iPhone screen, near your thumb. It moves out of the way as you scroll. It's also adopted to the smaller iPhone screen. The new look makes Safari easier to use. iPhone and iPad users will soon be able to customize Safari on those devices with web extensions. The App Store is also seeing some enhancements. Different product pages can be created by the same app to better cater to different types of users that feature a particular usage. In-app events are now seen right at the App Store, highlighting a particular event, even in the App Store widget. WWDC is focused on many APIs that will need to be used by future iOS developers, in order to be able to take advantage of all the features you heard about just now. In particular, we were impressed with Object Capture, which lets developers create 3D models simply by taking photos with their iPhone. We're pretty sure this will benefit AR apps, which have become a big Apple focus as of late. A number of improvements are coming to Swift, Apple's app-making tool, highlighted by concurrency. With concurrency, Swift will be able to accommodate multiple users, simplifying code all via the cloud. That about wraps up the keynote. Developer betas are available today, with public beta in July, and released to the public in the fall. I was hoping to hear some news about hardware release, which you can view on my What to Expect video of WWDC. With all that said, if you've enjoyed the video, give us a like and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to stay updated. Apple's WWDC event is all week long, and hopefully we hear a little bit more of what's to come. What features are you most excited about? I'm all for macOS Monterey and its continuity feature. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.